Welcome internets, it's RichT, and this is Elite Dangerous. I've got several hours into the game, pretty close to 100 now, something like 85 or so. I've played Elite a long time ago, and I wanted to make sure that I was able to get around and do things before I actually started recording. So this is the very first episode of a series of episodes that are going to be I'm going to be putting up for you guys. So just to let you know, I'm at a place called at Faro in Brother City, and let's see here. I started out in a place called Chumunda, M-U-N-D-A. I must have spelt it wrong. C-H-A-M-U-N-D-A. Now, if you look, that's 118 light years away, and my very first ship was this little Sidewinder doohickey, and from there, through trading, I was able to trade up to what I have now. So if we go into Starport Services, and no, there's no ships here. So in the current system that I'm at, Faro, I actually do have another ship over here, and I'm going to show how you go from one place to the other. So I'm at Brother City. I'm going to head on out to the other port here, which is Wales City, and so that's how you select it. So I'm gonna do some lunch here. And off we go. So the port that I'm at right now is just a small little outpost.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
I'll just show you what it looks like. So that's the Brother City right there. It's a little civilian outpost. Not very huge. I'm going to retract my gear. And then I'm going to...
Landing gear deployed.
Oop.
Landing gear retracted.
So I'm just going to take off now. If you look at the bottom right corner of the screen, it says mass lock landing gear cargo scoop. I've got it all trimmed out. I'm not under mass lock anymore, so I'm just going to engage my frame shift drive, and I'm going to go into something called Super Cruise. This is something that lets you go inside of a system fairly fast. So here we're in Super Cruise, and you can see that my speed is 30 kilometers a second. So we're just going to select Wales City over here. And that's where my other ship is. And you can take a look. I don't have anything for me to look around except for my mouse. I noticed a lot of guys use you can use Oculus Rift in this game, but I know a lot of players that I've seen, they have other devices and things like that. So I'm just gonna full throttle. Wales City is 619 light seconds away, and it's telling me right now that at my current speed it's gonna take 20 some odd hours. But you'll see, I'm just gonna accelerate, and I'm gonna get there a hell of a lot faster than that. So if you look at my little radar down below, I can change the diameter of the, you know, how far out I can zoom and stuff like that. And you can see that there's actually a contact there. I'm going to bring him up here. So there's an adder, there's a Type 6 transport, and there's a Type 9 heavy. These are different ships that are in game. Well, there's an Imperial Courier out there. Not going to screw around with that guy. This is my mining vessel right now. It's kind of a combat / mining vessel. It's a Cobra Mark III. It's kind of an everything sort of ship in the game. So you can see in the radar there's a ship coming right at us. There he is right there. He's in Super Cruise 2. That's why he's a little dot. He's a vulture. In Super Cruise, all the ships, they just look like comets. So I gotta select this location again. Wales, lock destination. So we're gonna whip by it. Just going way too fast. That's fine. I actually found that it's quicker to fly by the place that you're trying to get to than it is to slow down as you come on in. You look at my speed, I'm like way out there in speed, but as soon as I pass it, you'll see how my speed bleeds off really fast, and that's what I mean. It's quicker. Might as well just come straight at it. It's like you don't have brakes until you pass your destination. So right now we're 0.3 light seconds out from Whale City, and you can see the planet on my left there. And my speed is bled off. Now we're in million meters. So 23.21 point whatever million meters. I'm just going to accelerate into it. And what you want to do is when you get in close to your target, if you look on the left of my screen, you can see a distance and a speed. When everything's in the blue, then you can pull yourself out of Super Cruise. But you can see that I have the slow down thing, and I'm way too fast. I tried pulling myself out of... Sometimes you can pull yourself out of Super Cruise even though you're flying at it way too fast. You see a little marker come up and it says safe engagement ready. Safe disengage ready. So here's Whale City. It's an Orbis starport, or what I like to call the cigar. And right now we're 7 point whatever kilometers away from it. The entrance is on the top here, and we have to ask permission to dock. So I'm gonna Whale City.
Docking request granted.
Okay. Now it says proceed to landing pad 14, and you see a timer counting down, and that's how many minutes I have to get in there and touch down on the landing pad before they get pissed off at you. And if you're inside, they'll actually start, you'll get fined and they'll start shooting you up. All sorts of fun stuff. There's no forgiveness in this game. I'm always balls to the wall, full throttle. I'm a Star Wars fan, so...
Landing gear deployed.
I always believe you should always go in full throttle. And there you have it.
Engines disengaged.
So we're going to check out the starport services here at Whale City. And we're going to take a look at my other ship. So we're going to refuel. Cost $7. $7, man. Like, it cost me more than that to drive my car to work. I just went through a star system from planet to planet. Okay, so Shipyard. So this is the starter ship right here, the Sidewinder. And from the starter ship, I was able to acquire a hauler. And how I did that was just I was just running supplies back and forth. That's all I was doing. And then with the hauler's got a bigger bay, so I was doing more of that. And then from the hauler I went to an adder, and it's not here. And then from the adder I got this Cobra Mark III. And then I picked up a transport, a Type 6 transport. And this thing's a lot bigger. So let's my ship's stored. You can see what I've got on this thing. Got a couple of pulse lasers. It's set up just really just to move cargo back and forth. That's all I use this thing for. Holds 96 cargo, and that's all I do. Just move cargo. I'm a slaver by trade. I have no problem picking up and selling slaves, and that's how I've acquired this 3.3 million. What else? What else can I show you? Just real quick. So here's my status. I'm mostly harmless. I don't do a lot of fighting and stuff like that. I can handle my own, it seems. I'm a merchant, and I'm also a scout. It's something that I would like to do a little bit later on. Do some exploring. What else here? Finances, statistics. Let's take a look at some of these stats here. So you can see that I've spent 17 million on outfitting. That's just upgrading my ships. It says here insurance claims 2s. That means I've died twice. You don't really die in this game. You just lose your ship, and then you have to pay an insurance to get your ship back. I haven't lost a ship yet where I haven't had any money to actually pay for insurance. You can see that I've claimed 70 bounties. That means I've killed guys with bounties on them. 23 combat bonds. I've gone into combat zones and I've killed 23 guys and got their bonds off of them. I haven't done any assassinations on my own. I do play with Jen and Justice. They're both in game. We don't see Justice very often. That's just the way he is with games. He's back and forth, back and forth. I got some fines against me. And you can take a look here that I made my money through trading. 10 million in trading so far. I've just started mining. This Cobra that I'm in is set up to do mining. And is there anything else that what else we got here? Have no permits. My reputation. I'm just learning about what to do with reputation right now. In the Federation, I'm a recruit, and in the Empire, I'm an outsider. Basically, I've acquired rank 1 in each of those. I've got no reputation in Alliance. Haven't gained any rank there, and in the current system, or in the system factions, there's nothing here. So yeah, that's how it goes, and I don't think there's anything else here to show you. So that's basically the intro to Elite, and where I'm going with it. So I'll see you in the next episode. Later.